Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're not new, and if you're new, welcome. Alright guys, so happy 2024. This is a new year and I thought about making this video also to kind of keep myself accountable, I guess, all throughout the year. I want to talk about a little bit of my plans for 2024 when it comes to my collection, and also, like other stuff, but mostly about my collection. So I have a cheat sheet here, so I don't go off track like so much as I usually do. So let's get started because I have like 7 things that I want to talk about. So plan number one is stick to my one new doll per year, like routine, I guess you could say it, or custom, or so that's what I've been doing for the last, I think, for the past 3 years. That's what I've been doing. I've been only getting one doll per year. I think the first one, the year I started that was when I got my Laura by Bonnie Brown, which is Alessia. That's that cutie there, over there, with a cute like passive blanket there with the gingerbread man. That's her. I love her. Oh my gosh, she's a sweetheart. She got home like, I think the day before Christmas, right for Christmas, couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and I just adore her. So I think that was the first year that I did get just one doll that year. And then the following year I got my Peaches, which actually, you know what, she's over there. Let me show you for a second. Right there, look at her. And that's my cat Brooklyn there. You guys remember her from one of my last videos. Yeah, so I did get my Peaches, which I named her Rosie, around my birthday the following year. And I think that was the year my dad passed away. So, oh my goodness, yeah, she came home like just a couple months after my dad passed away. Yeah, so she did help me, like, I don't know, just it was a pick-me-up for me, at that very hard time. And then this past year, 2023, I did get baby Charlie. Baby Charlie is the one in the middle that you see over there with the beanie hat. Oh my goodness, so cute, so adorable. I love happy babies. They remind me of my son because my son is like always smiling and okay, almost all the time. Like I would be lying if I say all the time. We dropped him off at school today. We went back to school today already here in Connecticut, and boy, he just wasn't too happy about it. Let me tell you, I knew it was gonna be like a rough transition, but anyways, okay, so yeah, so I want to do that. I want to stick to one doll. I have one doll plan that I'm gonna be getting this year. I have the kid pre-order. I'm not gonna tell you which one yet, but I know it's gonna be a very special doll for me for different reasons, and I will, tell you when the doll gets here. I still don't know when I'm gonna have it painted. I know that when the kid gets shipped out, which I think it should be at the end of the month or maybe early next month, is gonna go straight to the artist that is gonna be out painting him. It's gonna be a boy. I'm gonna tell you that it's gonna be a boy. I know that. And if since I'm gonna make that one a boy, there's a chance that Charlie will go back to being a girl. But I don't know. You guys know, like, Charlie's my goodness, I never can make up my mind with this doll, the one in the middle there. I don't know why. Okay, the one in the middle, yeah. The one on the left, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just cannot make up my mind. I go between boy and girl all the time. But anyways, yeah, so that's the only doll I'm gonna get. And what I like about it is also, like, okay, my collection doesn't grow crazy fast like it used to. If you've been following my channel for a long time, you know that there's been times when I would get like 4 or 5 new dolls in 1 year. That to me, now it feels like a lot. Like I couldn't do it. I think I've changed the way I collect now, and I have slowed down tremendously, like big time. Maybe it's because I have other hobbies now. Like back then it used to be, the Reborns used to be my only hobby. Now I have other hobbies that I think I'm gonna talk about in some other video about that. So I don't see myself getting 4 or 5 new dolls in a year. Like, there's no way. I like the fact that, like I said, it makes it more special because I know I only get one doll every year, and yeah. So Anyways, okay, that's number one. Number two, probably downsize my collection. I'm thinking about it. Uh, because of a couple of reasons. I'm probably gonna need the money at some point this year. And also because I feel my collection is a little bit too big for me. Like, I lose track at times of how many dolls I have. I think I have like 12 or 13. I'm not sure. And I know for some people that's not a lot, but for me, it's a lot. Especially ever since I became a mom, I don't have the time to interact with 13 dolls. There's no way. I have a few of them put away. Some have flaws that I've decided to put away because they would be too expensive to ship, to get fixed. And if I want to sell them, same thing. I will have to pay a lot of shipping, and I'm not too sure what to do yet. I'm going to have to probably downsize this year. That's, because like, I don't think I ever regret selling a doll. I mean, yes, there are those that I've sold in the past and that sometimes I think about them, like I wish I still had them in my collection, but at the same time, I always felt that I did the right thing at the time, When I find out I was pregnant a few years ago, I sold my whole collection. My whole first collection that I had, I sold it all because I needed the money. If you have real babies, you know how expensive they can be. So that's what I had to do. I had no choice. And I kind of regret not keeping at least one doll. Like, that's one thing I would do differently. I'm done with the baby stage. Like, I'm not going to have any more babies, I don't think. But if that was the case, like, I would leave one doll in my collection, just one. I wouldn't sell the whole collection. But again, at the time, it was the right thing to do. It just felt the right thing to do, and that's what I did. And I don't regret it because I needed the money for my real kid coming home, right? So, anyways, number three. Okay, try my best to post 1 or 2 videos per week. This is about my channel, and I'm gonna talk about a little bit about my channel now. Since I feel I'm getting back into the hobby more, because I did have times when I was like, just not feeling the hobby, not feeling the dolls, I don't know. I just wasn't motivated to film and all that. And I want to push myself a little bit more to film more and to keep my channel more active. I've noticed that the views have been going up. Obviously, compared to other channels, my channel is very small. But on one of the last videos, like, oh my goodness, the views were like over 500. To me, for my channel, that's a lot. Especially when it's not a box opening. I mean, I was like, wow, that's nice. So that motivates me to film more. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's one thing I would like to try to do, between 1 and 2 videos per week. 1 for sure, 2 we'll see. Sometimes maybe I will be able to, and sometimes I won't. But I'll try. Number 4, try to post 1 short per week. I want to start posting more shorts videos. I know that helps my channel. I was told by one of my friends in the community that she has a bigger channel than me. Tori's Reborn Babies, by the way, that's her channel name. Yeah, she told me, she's the expert on YouTube. I mean, compared to me, she knows a lot more about YouTube. And she's the one that told me that, that helps with the algorithm. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I'm sorry, guys. And, that should help for my channel to be found by more people. So, and also, I mean, I don't know, I like them, that you can pick the music and stuff. That's kind of cool. So I would like to get better at that and post 1 short per week would be ideal, but I don't know if that's going to happen, but that would be my goal. Number 5, be more active on Instagram. Same thing. Take more pictures of my dolls this year. Last year, like I said, I would go for periods like of months without taking pictures, without holding a doll, not even for 2 minutes. And I want to push myself a little bit more because hobbies bring me joy. I think we all need a hobby in our lives, at least one hobby. Something that, I don't know, just make us feel good. So, all right, so be more active on Instagram. That's another one. And number 6, and now, okay, this is going to be a little bit of a long one. Number 6, I'm planning to do a low buy year. Now, let me explain something. I placed an order recently of some plushies, some that I'm gonna be using kind of like for the core, for the background of my videos. That's ordered already, like that's coming. Other than that, I'm supposed to keep it like frugal. That's gonna be hard for me, you guys. That's gonna be a hard one for me. In the last few years, I've been spending like I haven't been getting many dolls. Like I said, just $1 per year. But I've been spending a lot of money on like baby clothes and plushies. Plushies is another hobby of mine. I collect plushies. I even have a plushie Instagram, if you didn't know. And just like almost every hobby, it can be a little bit addictive sometimes. And you can get, kind of like crazy and buy too much. So I'm planning to do a low by year. My friend Tori is planning to do a low by year as well. We'll see how it goes. It's so funny because it's like only January 2nd and I'm already like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so hard. Like, I can already tell. So yeah, so I gotta slow down on baby clothes, on accessories, plushies, anything basically that I do not need, which would be all of that. Baby clothes. I have so many baby clothes, you guys. I have bins, plastic bins downstairs on the basement, full of baby clothes that I have to go down there and shop, like they say, shop. When people say, I'm gonna shop my closet, well, I'm gonna shop my basement. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I have so many baby clothes. It's just ridiculous. So I don't really need to buy anything. I'm sure I have stuff that I don't even remember that I have, and when I see it again, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So yeah, so that's another thing. What else? And so my plan is to basically don't buy all year long like I usually do, and wait till the Black Friday sales come around. We all know some years are better than others. Some years sales are awesome, some years are not. They're not too good. But that's my plan, to try to keep it, low by year, and then have money saved up for when the sales come on and hopefully get some good deals. I have a budget for my Black Friday sales spending too, because I don't want to go overboard and, buy way too much. You know what I mean? Like, not buy a year and then go ahead and like buy 200 things, right? And number 7, and that's, I kind of been saying this all throughout the video. Number 7 would be enjoy my hobbies more. Make more time for them. And that comes, to the dolls. Like when it comes to the dolls, the plushies, taking pictures of my plushies. I love that. Adult coloring as well, which is something I'm getting into. Because compared to the Reborn collecting like hobby, it's cheaper, right? It's a lot cheaper. So yeah, so make more time, because that's one thing, and I think I mentioned this on one of my videos, on one of my last videos. When life gets hard, when life gets stressful, a lot of times I tend to push my hobbies aside. Like, I get so stressed that I don't feel like holding a doll, don't feel like taking pictures of my dolls or the plushies or anything, or even coloring, nothing. But the times that I've gotten myself to do that, I realize how much better it makes me feel. How much joy it brings me, and it just makes me feel better. So that's one thing that's going to be a goal for me, to push myself more. Like, even if I don't feel like filming or taking pictures of my dolls or my plushies, try to do it. You know what I mean? So yeah, okay guys, so those are my 7 goals, or like plans for this 2024. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to hear on your comments, what are your plans? Do you have any plans when it comes to your collection, or like in general? What are your plans for this year? I would love to hear that. And yeah, and if you have a channel, if you want to make a video about it, which maybe some people have done already. I've been out of the loop watching other people's videos, I have to say. So if you made a video, I'm sorry. Like, But anyways, okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye everyone. Bye.